follow you.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
The national anthem.
Excellency and our dear colleagues from River State, I want to mention Cross River from River State. Chief of Staff, we appreciate you. Well, Your Excellency, it's quite a commendable effort we've seen you so far. What you're doing in River State. Coming here yesterday was on the basis of a petition before the House of Representatives that was taken in the floor and referred to the House Committee on Public Petitions. And the petitioners happen to be an NGO, a gap, they call it a bridge gap initiative in respect to some of the companies around Transamadi. And one of those companies are Schlumberger, Halliburton, Coca-Cola, and then International Breweries. Those companies were able to, oblige us, their time yesterday. We went around to look at the issues that made us to come, which is especially the pollution of the water around Gidigbami water around that exists, the discharge to the river and how the environment is being polluted. That was the reason we came. And we have finished our assignment and we felt it's very necessary and important because the name you bear is a sensitive name. And we don't want our sins to be off. So we had to find our way. We had to find our way so that we'll be able to have network to go back to Abuja. Your Excellency, some of our colleagues that came alongside with us have left some to Lagos. And we have promised them that they will not see network because they left without seeing you. So, Your Excellency, you are a network provider. And for what you are doing in Rivers State, most especially our colleagues that are standing by you, we wish them well. And we pray that as they stand by you, when it gets to that critical time, you also stand by them. Because you see, the battle of leadership comes from God Almighty. Nobody gives power. Power comes from God. If God uses any man to give you power, and that man arrogates power to himself, that man will be doing himself a disservice. So for us, as colleagues and as members of my committee that we have come to River State, I have been one of your supporters from a distance, but from the house there is the proximity and the nearness to your support, but to your office is a distance to your support. So your members from River State will always tell you that I express so much concern about your well-being and your progress in River State. And so far you have carried yourself with a man that has dignity. And I have one of your traditional rulers that came with a petition to the House about Indorama, and his name is His Royal Highness, the paramount ruler of Eleme, I think in Peru. So you people went to one school together. That I should extend his heartfelt gratitude and greetings to you that you are doing very well. And Your Excellency, you are doing well. Don't be distracted. What you owe dearly is to hold God strong. The Lord is your strength, and you will succeed in every decision you take. Ask him for wisdom, he will direct you. God bless you. Congratulations, congratulations. Thank you.
About the political issues here,
So long as we're concerned, there's no political issue. I watched a movie many, many years ago. I believe that some of you must have seen that movie. They call it The Devil's Advocate. Al Pacino. Al Pacino said, under pressure, it's the pressure, he fools some people. And pressure also makes people focus. We have chosen to be focused under this pressure. And that is why we are moving ahead. That is why we are making positive impact in the life of our people. Governance is about the people. It's not about self. Governance is touching the core of those people that you're leading. And by the special grace of God, we're doing it. Yesterday, by the special grace of God, we unveiled a credit line of over 4 billion to over 3,066 persons. You can imagine what that will do to the economy of Rivers State. That is touching the life of our people. It's not supporting for selfish reasons. It's not giving contract because I want somebody to fight somebody in my community. No. This is empowering the economy of Rivers State. Our focus is that. So no matter what anybody is doing anywhere, we're not going to lose focus. We want to live here better than what we have met. And we want to also live without fear of anything. We want the college to be, oh, I couldn't pay my children's school fees. It was the business support that we got from so government that made me to remind. That is what we want to hear. So that when our children, the names are mentioned, when we're no more, say, is it that man? No. He's a good man. We will not oppress anybody. We will not force anybody, intimidate anybody. Because intimidation has the time. When the time expires, it's over. It's over. Even in the Bible, Pharaoh intimidated the children of Israel. Is it not? Or the Hebrews. It got to a time. The intimidation work again. It didn't work. So everything that has any bad thing that has a beginning, it has an end. So don't worry. That's why I said don't worry about it. We don't have any problem. We have kept that behind. We're looking ahead. Saying all these things is for you to understand that our state is a peaceful place. And it takes a peaceful leader to bring the aura of peace. Leadership and respect in leadership is not earned by force. It is your style that brings respect and love. And what we are doing is to respect our people. And in turn, as people are giving us that support for leadership. So I'm happy that you're here, and when you go back, you'll tell them your own story, that Rivers State is moving forward. Forget about what you see in the social media. There is progress everywhere. There is light everywhere. So coming to your assignment, public petition. Well, it's a normal thing for people to seek for their right when they feel that their right has been trampled upon. I will always urge you that your investigation, you just need to be fair and don't be biased. Some of these people who make this petition, I can say it, some of them are not even genuine. They believe that it's also a way to extort money from most of these companies that are doing business around us. So I will urge you to do your investigation properly and let your findings be as a result of proper investigation. On our part, you mentioned something about the petition from Indorama. We're already aware of it. Funny enough, the Indorama case was even reported by Indorama. You get it? Indorama, when they had the leakage, nobody knew about it. It was reported by Indorama. And it was unfortunate that the person who got the privileged information went behind to use that information against the company. So I just need to let you know that, just in case when you'll be treating it. They can't come to us because they know we'll look at them and tell them the truth. Ordinarily, they ought to come to us. They need to make the complaint first to the Ministry of Environment before going ahead. So we can see the kind of society that we find ourselves. But God has placed you in this position today. It's for a purpose, to defend maybe the possible oppressed in the cause of seeking wrongful justice. That is why you're there. Defend them. Defend what is right.